All right. Why can I hear myself? I strongly disapprove of this. Oh, that's why. There we go. That's better. I can go over here and all is well. Yay. Okay, I think I might have figured out something to. Oh, no. Okay, I did not figure it out. Okay. Filters, composite blur. Let's see. Decided to do a kawase. Then. Oh, that was easy. Alright, I got this. I figured out how to blur it. Should I have figured this out before the stream? So fucking did I just figure it out? Also, yes. Time to continue the journey of Gene Olda and just become a living audiobook. Oh my god, it's congested. No. It's way too big. Fun. There it is. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and put the chat in the normal spot. The info, Lions, Farmers Bar, Hot Bar. Where is it? The chat is not an option here. Interesting. So it does not appear as though I can really do much with the chat. But what I can do is I really should have done this a while ago. Very sorry. If I go to my chat alerts overlay, I can just change the text. That's probably going to be the best way to do that. And instead, make it white. Is it not white? Yeah, no, black. Ah, dang it cleared that out. I love free scroll. Here we go. I got that. And now I can set the width percentage to be much lower so that I can apparently I'm gonna make it a lot shorter. I could just set this to event. And I should. Good God. I think it's something like that. I feel like the chat is larger, but I can just turn on the black background. Checker chat. Save. Okay, now I can see the placement of the chat. Which actually means I can just scoot it a little bit. And just put this in the correct spot, and then we're good. So then I put the center. Yeah, it reaches all the way up to the plate height, so I can make this a lot taller. Too tall. Shorten that down a little bit. Feels like way too much space for Twitch chat, but I gotta read, so. I can just resize this a whole bunch. Oh, if only this could be real. Yeah, it's still black text. Which it shouldn't. I could have sworn there was a way to, like, emulate Twitch chat. But there just doesn't appear to be. So, in terms of that... Oh. So if I go over here, grab the RGB value, then if I can find the right, there it is. Each. Yay! Okay, figured it out. Got it. Absolutely perfect. This is such a flawless stream. It's kind of, like, unbelievable. Ooh. Locking it. Okay. Alright. Is this a... Got it. So I just have to kill some hammer beats. Why? No. Okay. No, I just have to go to character configuration. And then just set the control settings to legacy. Perfect. And actually, I thought this default button was local. It is not. How unfortunate. I'm basically just gonna have this set to event the whole time. on pulling it too far. What the hell? Ah, pulled too far down. Okay, I'm figuring it out. I think I'm starting to figure out a little bit, but I'm probably also doing it wrong just because I like pressing more buttons than I need to. Right, there's like this over here. Ooh. What ring do I have cooked right now? Besides the weathered one? The fidelity. No, yeah, I don't want that one. Me want bone ring. What is... And I get what she has against the prospectors, but what does she have against the prospectors? I feel like it's a very important question here. It's terrible, Jean. Simply terrible. Please, you must help us. You've already done so much for us. I know, but we are in grave danger. Those fiends have drawn up a fake contract of sale and are trying to use it to drive us from the bazaar. Do you smell that, Kiki-Poo? That is the smell of inevitability. You knew this day would come. You simply chose to fill the interim with resistance rather than acceptance. Brave but foolish. The fuck is that facial hair, bro? Back for more, Kenrick. How many times must I say it before it seeps into that thick skull of yours? I'll die before I see one ilm of this land fall into your hands. Easily arranged, I assure you. Come, Kiki-Poo, listen to reason. You know who we are. You know our deeds. You've no hope in this. Look at this miserable place. A stain on the map. You resist now, but I swear I will lay waste to these shabby tents and broken buildings. And when I'm finished, I guarantee you'll thank me for it. You stupid, foolish man. You could be more wrong. We may no longer boast the visitors or gill of days past, but this is home to me and many more. It's like 5 other people here. Our memories, years worth of them, decades. We sweated together when we dug this well. We laughed and drank together in every festival, and we mourned together with each life the desert took from us. That is the Silver Bazaar. That is home. Those memories are what make this place. And I swear to the 12 above, I'll feed you and whatever masters you serve your own manhood before I let you destroy it. Ugh, stubborn girl. No matter. The sale's all but concluded. Look about you. Writs of seizure have already been posted. And I'd not think of taking them down were I you. End this futile fight, Kiki-Poo. There are far more of us, and if you are truly willing to die for this place, we're more than willing to oblige you. Jean, please. The writs of seizure. You must tear them down and chase Kenrick from here once and for all. I think I should try spending some more time in fire mode. So violent. I mean, I guess this is beachfront property. It'll look very pretty in that lens. Alright, one more. Why is that guy casting so many lightnings? Actually, no, that's about as many as I do. I plan on controlling. Oh, wait, is there one that I'm missing? Okay, no, it's just Kenrick. Thought you might be along. Pity, you're too late. The demolitionists are already on their way. Every building bearing of which writ of seizure will be rubble within the hour. The writs? You, what have you done? But that means my men. Nope, that's impossible. The day may be yours, but I will be back soon. And with far more fearsome company. You went an enemy for life, you fool. I won't be content simply to see the bazaar struck on the maps. No. I will not rest until its name is wiped from every history book in Eorzea. Something about Eorzea just doesn't roll off the tongue properly. I don't know how to explain it. I can't wait until I get to somewhere with voice acting. So Kenrick is gone for now, is he? That's certainly the brightest news we've had in a while. But I can't help but wonder about the more fearsome company he threatens to bring. I've never had a way with words. Bloody paltry things. But we would like to thank you, Jean. You've not just saved the Silver Bazaar, you've saved me. You've saved who I am. I see now I'll have to maintain some constant vigil to keep my home from harm. But it's a vigil I welcome. I'll stand up to any threat that comes through that gate. And we stand with you. Yeah, sure, Papa Nofo. Unless there's Gil involved, that he won't, but whatever. What do you... So what you did for us, having Jean here chase off Kenrick and all. It's true, there ain't much here worth fighting for, but it's home, goddammit. And I, for one, ain't ready to give it up on you just yet. God, I cannot... It's really hard reading. Hey. This is home. And even if there's nothing left but sand and cracked stone, then I say we build something. Right here. Together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Most of all, thank you, the person playing this game. No, Gene. There are no more fine garments of gold spun in brocade here. No more bustling port with ships full of cargo and fish. But the better days live on in our hearts. We are the Silver Bazaar, and it is us. Our memories, our past, our history. That is what makes this place. So long as we remain, so too does hope. You taught us what it is to defend the home we love, and from now on, we'll do no less for ourselves than you've done for us. I have a final favor to ask of you. This letter. I wonder if you would deliver it to Momodi for me when you next visit Ul'dah. She and I have been friends for many years. Let her read my words, and she'll be able to give you the reward I cannot. Oh. No, this like, okay, I actually don't want to do this fate again. There's like no payout, and it's just kind of tedious. No. I'm not doing this fate. Also, does Thunderhead not go away? I kind of figured it would have gone away. Oh, yeah, Adventurer Blade. I mean... Edit... Search comment? No. Edit profile. There we go. I'm usually on for a few hours on weekdays, and probably more on weekends, but usually somewhere around like those times. I'm not a morning person, so yeah, there's that. That's gonna be most of my playtime. Something has Fafanofo of the Silver Bazaar in a very agitated state. Those goddamn haulers! Who do they think they are? I paid good coin to... you there! You're one of those task-seeking adventurer types, are you not? Some wares I ordered from an Ul'dah merchant arrived, but those bloody worthless haulers just dropped them outside the gate and left. Ain't obliged to bring them no further, lazy bastard said. Gate to the bazaar, steal the bazaar. What ain't said nothing but no home delivery. The gall... there are 3 pieces in all. Would you be so good as to bring them to me? Bro, it is like 15 feet away. Actually, that's a lot more than 15, but like, it's not that long of a walk. Okay, well, they did just kind of dump it out here. That's dick. That's a dickish move. What the hell is that? That's not customer service right there. That's the opposite. Gods, those oaf better not have damaged my bags. Well, have you found them yet? They look like wooden crates. Yeah, let's see. Yes, excellent. Everything is accounted for. These bags contain garments from Sunsuk tapestries, though each is flawed in some way. In Ul'dah, even a minor misthread is enough to turn the most luxurious gown into fodder for the furnaces. Not here, though. As long as the garments bear a famous name, the souls of the Silver Bazaar have no qualms with quality. Times used to be better. We were never driven to such lows. But Gale is harder to come by now, and more so with each passing day. All that's left of this bazaar are overly proud souls with underly developed tastes. Everyone clings to the glories of the golden past, yet none make efforts to reshape the dismal present. I pray this damnable bazaar someday sinks beneath the sands that strangle it. The sooner the better. Damn. Grab leather boots. Gotta make sure to grab leather boots. There's some very big boots. I don't have legs that really go with it though. I mean, it's a wintry look, I guess. I don't know, processes to me is wintry. Ugh, that's so far away. I don't want to run that far. Hire a porter. Yep. I get to sit back and drink some water. Absolute banger. I love that song. It's not time to go upwards. So I can pick up the horizon. Is it crystal? Dr. Weenie. Punching things to death? Yes, yes it is. I respect it. What the fuck? Sneeze? Look at that! A big crystal. I get to pay hundreds of gil just to teleport like 20 feet when I can just use the chocobo key. I love the porters. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but I really do love the porters. Give the crystal a big tickle. When is it becoming part of my Yamatobi? Zuzuchiro? I don't need wristlets. That's kind of the thing. I just kind of don't need those because I have the weathered wristlets and they are basically going to be better for everything except raising my class level. So I feel a little inclined to just take the bronze pieces. I mean, I guess they'll be handy for like, I don't know. Not gonna be handy for anything. Just like fashion. Actually, yeah, fashion. So otherwise, we're kind of a little bit pointless. I'll just take the bronze piece. Greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate both. Tell me, do you know what a pasty is? It's the scalekin that looks like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. A lizard. The creatures are wont to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some of the beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see to it that you're well rewarded. I like killing things. Christ, that's quite the ways away. Let's pick up more side quests while I'm here. Okay, there's just 2 side quests. Oh, there's a lot. Wait, you can just walk from Ulsa to Limsa Lominasa? What? Gridania feels so separated from everything. You can just walk from Ulda to Limsa? That's cool. Oh, yay, necklaces that I won't use. Yippee! Like, I don't have a reason to use anything but the weathered choker, aside from, like, the gear level, but it's not a real reason. Most dire happenings are afoot. A most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I have procured 4 iron leg crabs. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind as to set them for me? Once you are done, please report to my fellow brass blade, Chichazan. He'll want to know that his traps are being put to proper use. Oh, fuck. There we go. Okay, so now I've set the traps. You set the traps for Fufulupa, have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who... Those balls in a knapsack, are those my leg traps in the front gate? A trader's chocobo could step right into it and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Guess I know you were just following orders. It's Fufulupa, you see. It certainly means well, but disaster follows a man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. I'm just gonna take the bronze piece. Breaking news. Getting double XP is very strong. Okay, so now I just gotta go down there. Just a little ways away. Oh, there's stuff. Is that a balloon? Is that a balloon up there? I think that might be a balloon. Are those helium balloons? Oh, I didn't mean that. Whatever. Oh shit, I looked up. What's this? Ooh, Blizzard. That's that. That belongs to Captain Time. Deals ice damage with a potency of 80 to the target and all enemies near. Okay, so it deals... Oh, it's a little more situational than I was hoping for. Just need a little bit more. Got it. Give me some Eyes of the Serpent. Can't believe there are people in this game that say rapscallion. I love water. It's so tasty. That's for us, the serpent I want. Slay as many. Oh, I already got them. Yep, got them. The eyes. My things, adventurer. What do I mean to do with these things, you ask? Well, I saw them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemic concoction, they transform into beautiful red gemstones. And these gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price in Gridania. Pasties aren't found in a black shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. Well, I'll take the money. Thank you. Wait, you can purchase battle and field gear? Yeah. I can purchase things that I'm not going to use. As I said before. Okay, all the classes. Oh, it's actually quite nice. Okay, that was just barely out of my use range. So the brass spectacles would probably be the best, considering I'm going to get them in like a level. Okay, you can only get up to like level 12 here. Can I get some new pants, please? Yeah, just like some new pants. I'd like that. Wait, how much did they cost? Oh, sweet Jesus, that's a lot. So I can get repairs done over here. Repair here. Yeah, wait, yeah, no, that's fine. Purchase weapons? Can I actually buy? Wait, do I use? I don't use weapons, do I? Wait, no, I can buy a bone staff. Summoner and Black Mage. Ooh, that's a lot of stat boosts. Do I? Oh, no. I need Carpenter from Gridania to make my equipment. Darn. Okay, now I go back to Central Thanalan. Because I have quite a lot. Yeah, I've got a lot to do there. Actually, I do have something to do in the goblet. That was close enough that I can just do that on the way. Let's go to Ulda. Only 5 gil. It's so cheap. And you get to listen to a banger. It's a good deal. Oh, lovebirds. Oh, this Chocho. Oh my God, it's Chochoco Choco. It's a lore accurate name. Or lore friendly. Big torture. It always manages to get me right where I need to get off. Right around when the song reaches its loop. Heard about the auctions, have you? You're not the first to approach me this eve. Aye, 'tis true. In an effort to encourage immigration to our great nation, all land within the goblet are to be set aside for adventurers like yourself. Tragic, some might say. Only adventurers will be permitted to settle within its walls. But such decisions were made by men wiser than I. A beautiful place is the goblet. A man-made oasis built atop a towering butte. Ah, but why bother explaining when you can see it for yourself? Just head through these gates and follow the road. If you wish to know more about the goblet, speak with a recruit stationed just past the entrance. He will be happy to assist you. this is how they introduced the residential district. Whoa, there's actually open plots here. And they're all in the millions of gil. Jesus Christ. Actually, it doesn't surprise me, but like, oh my god. Are any of these here visitors welcome? Yeah, I'll just go to plot 1. Or ward 1. I already like the vibes. Ba, ba, ba. Oh wait, yeah, continue it over here. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Goblet. Beg your pardon, an Uldan woman asked you to learn more about the auctions. Oh dear. As you may have heard, these plots are reserved exclusively for adventurers. Since your friend is an Uldan citizen, she is ineligible to participate. Should you yourself have a mind to purchase the plot, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Darn. That, yep, I got all my quests done. And I travel back. I'll just grab this Ethernet shard while I'm here. Oh! Okay, no, this just takes me everywhere. I want to leave this place. If possible, if you would so kindly. Yep, just leave the district. Okay, so I go to Central Sanalan? For fucking what? Okay, that's for the MSQ. MSQ is the main... the Q stands for cringe. Alright? I don't need to do it. You've returned! Tell me. What have you learned of the auctions? Eh? What do you mean it's reserved exclusively for adventurers? I mean, sure, times are tough and every nation is scrambling to attract formidable fighters. What about my needs? What about my 40 acres and a chocobo? Ah, just not fair. So true. Yeah, I can go to the Goblet Ethernet. Yippee! Okay, so now I go back in here. Scoot in so I can lean back properly. Just bring it back a little bit closer. Yeah, there we go. That should be good. I mean, more or less seems good. That seems good enough to me. Roughly. Does this have the advanced stepping run cycle? No. God, these fucking footsteps. Okay, independent arms vendor. So I want... There's so many places for me to go. I'll do the class job last. Sweet Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Steps of Thal first, because it's just the closest. There we go. Back in one piece, are you? It's about bloody time. Admit, you look as though you just picked up a sword yesterday, but you handle yourself well enough, I'll give you that. And here, I'll give you this as well. Take both the Knight and Ulda's finest pillar house, but I'm sure you'll find a use for it. I don't think I have use for those. I think I've already outgrown them. Yep. I'll take the money. Storyteller. There's a buck? There we go. Oh! I've done so many quests. have so many quests. Okay, so I want to go to the Steps of Nald. Then I will go to Search and Seizure first. I'm not attuned to that. Oops. I should probably go attune to that first. Pizza Joe. Okay, I got Pizza Joe. Bras Nocturne talking kills. Luna Yamiya Demaya. I assume too all it's pronounced like yeah. Spanish. This is embarrassing. I can't believe I did not. Just tickle the rock here. But go all the way over here. It's so far. Also, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I thought the returner icon was a mentor icon. It's not. It's really not. Yay. Yay, I now have access to the extra... Yeah, the extra one. Now I want to go to Search and Seizure over here. What's all this then? You got something for me?
What's all this then?
A letter. Now who would think to... Kiki Poo! I haven't heard from that old gal in ages. How's the dear doing? Let's see here. Uh-huh. That's Kiki Poo, alright. Time was I used to call it the Silver Bazaar quite often. This was back when it was still the busiest hub in Thanaland, mind you. Oh, Kiki Poo and I used to stay up till dawn talking about... well, whatever girls do. Kiki Poo's the very heart and soul of that place. Hell, even most folk here in the city still remember her name. Breaks my bloody heart to hear her and them good folk were nearly forced from their land. Dirty business, that. But I'm not to the point of worrying yet. I'd wager gil to Gabu Poop that the Silver Bazaar will be rallying back to its former glory for long. In any case, I think the 12 you were there to help them. Here, for you on behalf of Kiki Poo and the Bazaar. Yay, I get signies. I love signies. I should probably just take the... Oh wait, no, I should take the bone ring. Oh, I have more better stats. Link in bio. Coco Bigo. Alright. Ah, welcome back, Dean. You seem to have done well. Both eyes intact, face appears unshredded. It is truly the most horrible, terrible feeling to have one's casting interrupted by heinous injury. It's one of the easier trials, if you ask me. Keep well away from the pointy, slashy, bashy things if you want to reach the end of the arcane utterance. Just common sense. Fortune favors the fighter who blinks fire from afar. I simply love the look of loathing I simply love the look of loathing leveled at me by distant duelists distressed by my deadly downpour. I'm not gonna laugh. We thaumaturges excel at offense, but fail miserably at defense. Our most effective strategy is to topple our adversaries with overwhelming force before they have a chance to respond. Honors for knights and dead mages.
Jean, your studies appear to be progressing nicely. It won't be long before you dominate the battlefield as an avatar of sorcerous destruction.
Oh no. So it's true, Buki. Don't try to hide from me, Baigo, or you, Bonnie, or Bezzy, or Boha.
Kokobushi? What are you doing here?
You promised you would teach me next. Oh man. Betrayal.
Well, yes, of course we did, Bushi, but Jean was most insistent.
Once again, you brush me aside and hope that I abandon my heart's desire. Why do you deny me? I hate you, all of you.
Please, Bushi, you shouldn't say such hurtful things.
You know how delicate Baigo is.
That was Kokobushi, our youngest brother. He so dearly wishes to become a thaumaturge like the rest of us, but it simply isn't possible. The poor boy's etheric levels are pitifully low. We thought we had convinced him to accept fate's cruel quirks when he entered the Alchemist Guild, but he yet yearns to walk the path of thaumaturgy. Such is Kokobushi's determination that he spends all his waking moments experimenting with alchemical concoctions, seeking a method by which he can expand his capacity for arcane manipulation. Well, this is obviously not your concern. Back to the abyss with you, young thaumaturge. And I mean that in the most encouraging manner possible.
Oh. That's sad. Custom-made robe of casting. Can I? Yeah. A level 9 bone, right? Well, I already have one, so. I will take... I'll take the hat. Yeah, I have a cool hat. I'm keeping the hat on. I'm not taking this shit off. That seems to be the best part of being any kind of mage. I can wear a hat. I think the brim could be a bit bigger, but that's a respectable brim. Yeah, it's like 2/3 of the head width per side. Pretty good. Ew, threat of Pow City? Gonna look up what Pow City is. Actually, wait. This. Why is it like this? I can't interact with it as much as I'd like. A scarcity, smallness. Okay, this is the AI response, so grain of salt. A scarcity, smallness, or insufficiency in number, quantity, or amount of something. Oh. Darn. Oh, I gotta sign a new stick. And then, I'm not gonna lie, I thought that said amateur's dementia. Let's see. Get some amateur stuff. Can I get a pair of pants, please? I think I missed one pair of pants. Nope, didn't. Let's see. I will take... Out of these, I should probably take the half robe. Yeah, I should probably take the half robe. I don't think I have anything else here that is going to be giving me... Oh, wait, no, I can get legs over here. 8 legs. 8 and 14 versus 11 and 20. Wow. +1 +2? +1 +1. Wait, the hempen tights are just... Wait, no, +1 They're both +1 +1. The hempen tights just have... They just have better defenses all around. That's odd. It's the same level of quest. Okay, whatever. So I accept.
Yes, Jean, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today shall be taught by Kokoban. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity.
I have to look at how paucity is pronounced. It's paucity. Okay. Aha! So, Jean, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flame sputters out, ice melts into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted her arcane reserves is naught but a woman with a stick and a funny hat. The hat is really funny, alright? No, you shall not put any disrespect on the damn hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins as with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrali or umbrali. When your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral. Okay, umbralized, yeah, whatever. The other, wait. Less energy to invoke. Okay. On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of her incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to her etheric stamina. Okay, yeah, balance. Slay the 8 Fs. Fs. Pray do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. Hee hee ho ho ha ha ho ho. I respect the name. I like the name. Hee hee ho ho ha ha ho ho. Okay, so I got that. The fuck? God, the fit is so chopped now. Need to go to the gates of home. Oh. Let's look at that. Nope, not you, not you. A huge hornet. Hey, what the fuck did I do? Die. Don't these marmots leave me alone? They're very annoying. Okay, so now... What the fuck is over here? Well, whatever. Where did they dispatch over here? Maybe snapping trees. Let me kill them. to see what my... Where is it? Actions and traits. Okay, so then after Blizzard 2, I get Scathe. Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 100. 20% chance the potency will double. Ooh. I like gambling. Gambling is fun. Fire 2 at level 18. Okay, it just does AoE. Then Thunder 2 is AoE. Yeah. Nasu. Has anyone seen Kekazani since last night? Anyone? Got a note for him here. Hey, what are you doing with that timetable? I've been looking all over for it. Got it from Kekazani, you say? Why, that useless drunk? I'll wager he was out all night again, chasing after skirts. That's it. The next time he misses his shift, I'm tying him to the tracks. Damn. What did he do? Well, okay, he missed his shift. I know what he did. Here we go. Damn. This really is the basic bitch mage fit. Alright. Now, where do I do that? Okay, it's all the way up here. Okay, then. May you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect? I am Papa John, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a titled Lalafell passing his final years in quiet solitude. 12 years now. 12 years. No, there have been plenty of those these last 5 years. Oh wait, fuck. 12. No, there have been plenty of both of these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now true Uldans work together, doing all our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Ulda to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through this dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain. There are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Uldan needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Guess. Oh. I will take the bronze piece, I think. Bang. What is that? Oh, Materia Master. I have no idea what that is. I assume it has to do with materia, or like the materia slots. Ooh, you are giving a bone staff, I see. I'll really fucking take that one. Actually, wait, no. Threat of paucity immediately gives something better. Nah, I don't need it. I'm taking a bronze piece. Yeah, I'm taking the 4 bronze pieces. 400 gil, it's pretty good. Since you've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. Just so happens a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch at the yard, as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feathers of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give these twilight princes, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Damn! I mean, true, but damn. I'm actually gonna grab a snack bar while I deliver these. One moment. I have them very close on hand. I just do, actually munch at it. Home.
Halt, madam! I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head.
Further, it is a pretzel.
State your name and business. A Twilight pretzel from Papa Sean. But the gods forgive me.
You could say this new post has my nose in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that.
So, yes, well, you may rest assured that the Despacio is safe so long as I send much.
Please give Papa Sean my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Come.
Put down the pretzel!
It's too real right now.
Western front clear, eastern front clear. From me, for Papa Sean, on Twilight pretzel, my favorite. How did he know?
Can't fight on an empty stomach now, can I? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose you could say I have no stomach for fighting. They all just make really bad jokes as things. Oh. This place looks cool. Swell saved me. Scorching days, freezing nights. This post will be the end of me. A trolley pretzel? Don't mind if I do. I know that's a refreshing godsend pretzel. I feel reborn. Damn, power of carbohydrates. Kinda want to fight a giant tortoise, but I also don't want to kill a giant tortoise. It's not in here. I forget what the logs are. Hunting log. Oh.
You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan's sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all?
What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles and stay a moment. There is more I would ask of you. I have so much money to save them.
Jean, I have just this moment. No. The time for concealment has passed. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news. Which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultans.
Ooh, cuts.
A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home. And I have been ordered to see to her safe return. The Sultan's sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Last, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance be spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Jean. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Praises the 12, I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but that land is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young noble woman's name is Lady Lilira. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Salt Tree. Good luck.
How does the basin not have a spy? Well, okay, no. I see why it's called the spineless basin, because basins can't have spies, but... what makes it spineless apart from literally not having a spy? Ooh. A hooded Lalafell. A Sultan tree. Ooh, instance battles. Yes.
Oh, Sultan tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
Oh my god, actual voice acting.
Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness.
Damn.
You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person.
Oh no, a big thing.
Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
So true. Who are you, by the way? so interactive.
Whew.
Oh, shiny. A shiny little crystal. What could this be? Oh, well, it might be something fun. Hey, it really could be something fun. But I hope it's something fun. Aliens. So do I have to collect all 7 crystals to unlock the Final Fantasy?
Feel. Think.
There's so much shadow from the brim of my hat. Hear, feel, think.
Crystal Bearer. I am Hydaelyn, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
They're all different shapes. Oh. That's for real big ace rock crystal. Can I tell?
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
That's a cool cutscene. I've seen it a second time, but it's still a cool cutscene.
Ah, coming around now.
Yay, voice acting still.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
A denizen of the
The
void,
void
at any
sent
rate.
here? But how?
Okay, got it.
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
Who the fuck are you?
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled bay? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long.
Can I get a name?
Until then.
Can I get a name? Oh, God. Apparently I'm not worthy of knowing what his name is. Special instances. Oh, yeah, you know. Shit. Should probably pick up Blackbreast Station one. You can walk on the roofs. Maybe if I had sprint, I would have made it. This isn't gonna be voice acted, is it?
It's like the gods have returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse? Why, Her Grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would the subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets.
But I already given you cause to weep, Papa Sean. You and the people of Ulga.
Please, you're not to say such things. We will find them, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands, my lady. But I beg you, please stay out of harm's way.
I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papa Sean. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. God, the Lalobel walk is so funny. It's more of a march. It's still funny.
I cannot thank you enough, Jean. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilira from the void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thanfred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the aether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Jean, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanlan as you did to us.
Zal. Zapa as that not funny. Ooh, there's side quests now. Okay. Thanalan has ever been a barren region. Believe me when I say it takes no small amount of effort to make crops grow here. We've even introduced earthworms to the soil in order to enrich it. Alas, they've been nigh eradicated by snipping shrews, burrowing critters native to these parts. Unless we save the earthworms, this entire plot won't yield as much of a single pumpkin next harvest. Won't you help us by thinning out the shrew population? The shrew hills would be the best place to start. This ain't too bad. That would be cool. Thank you, friend. Just champion of the Earthworms. Can I get that as a title? I want a title that says Champion of the Earthworms. That's fun. Yeah, plentiful harvest of pumpkins. I wonder which ones will grace the Sultana's blade. Maybe they will. I don't know. Point you in that direction of listen to your fish. I think I might just have to be more picky about my side quest because I feel, well, I am extremely overleveled from the preferred world bonus. Ooh, armament save. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I have resolved to repay a debt of gratitude, which I owe to the owner of Coffer and Coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased from the royal plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot find this place to procure and profit a pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead and see it safely to the Coffer and Coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to the Gagari at the royal plantations, and she would wheel it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. What is it, Gagari? Oh.
If Sisi Doa doesn't come calling soon, the spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime.
Lot of alliteration. Oh. Okay, wait. Oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight? I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluge with demand. You know the way to the Coffer and Coffin, correct? Just beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Ooh. Yeah, sure, why not? This all seems yasa. A delighted adventurer. A sorry delight. A sorry sight. I've no need of assistance at the moment, but perhaps someone at the Coffer and Coffin wants for a helping hand. Bobo Baru, the resident chef, comes to mind. The man is obsessed with inventing new dishes, and I hear his current fascination is fish. If you were to donate some for his cause, I'm sure he'd be grateful. Now, I'm a simple farmer and don't know much about fish, but I do know what I like, and I like Orobon. You won't find a more succulent fish in these parts, I tell you. If you have a mind to give some fish to Wowobaru, I can wholeheartedly recommend fatty Orobon. 4 slices or so should be enough for him to experiment with. The ungood. Not the bad, the ungood. Yeah, what would you bust me? I immediately came unprepared. I didn't think when I left my bed this morning that some slighted scold with a piece-sized chip on her shoulder might challenge me to a bloody duel. But I wasn't about to refuse her. Not with everyone watching, my reputation on the line. If I had one thing, it's craven. But here I am, bloodied and bruised, while that hell's cat sits over there, just smirking. What she did ain't proper, and I plan on learning her a lesson. Just this time with a wee bit of help. What say you? Shit, I guess. quite a while. What the hell? Those the eyes? What the fuck? What's it with this game design having elongated eye stalks? They're all Gary the Worm. Can I use it? Humble fire? No. So I got all the fish that I needed. Now I just go up to here. And then stop by Blackbird Station. Then I get tiny tricks. Yeah. The Blackbird Station, go to the house station. Oh, this is nice.
Fish, fish, futile. There are no suitable species, but I shall not surrender.
Here, I got you some oral bond.
Oral bond, but of course. But wait, how did you know of my Epicurean endeavor? Well, it matters not. The solution you suggest is sensational. Sauté with salt, a squirt of sun lemon. So simple, yet sublime. Fish is a costly commodity here in Thanalan. Were it not for your local largesse, I would have been forced to fork out a fortune to have some brought hither. Thank you.
Okay, let's take a bit of ether. Drink for your lassie. Wait. Yeah.
You won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at middays.
Here, paint pumpkin.
What's that? We Shishiro asked you to bring me this here to me. Ah! So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows what I mean no remorse.
Reckon this is for the time I carry this drunk southern ass back home. But the hills, you know, God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the pills could do with it. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for the help, Lassie. Oh, I got marmot steak.
Oh, Jesus Christ, 3600.
No. I don't want to kill things. One, two. That's just 3. That's 3s right there. This can also give. I don't really need that stuff. The hat, maybe. Those aren't much better. Doesn't really matter which ones I grab, I guess. So I guess I'll take the hat because it'll help bring up my like an overall level. So from you, I can take the hat and cowl. That's pretty good. god, that's 5,400 XP. I'm gonna be just short of leveling up, and I'll probably have to kill something, which means I'm gonna level up. Word is Blackbrush Station sorely on demand. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Bloke by the name of Warren is helping to bolster their numbers for the short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. I apologize, random shiny side quest notification, but I will not let you do that just now. There we go, and take the crystal. Can I see like a number of how many umbral stacks I have, or am I just stuck with this as my only hint? 'Cause I can't really tell the potency from just this little image here alone. Looking for work perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are sellsold by hire by Amazina and Sons Mineral Concern to protect its interest. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and for it is this purpose we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work, and liable to get messier if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. See to it that your arms and armor are in order. When you are ready, present yourself to me again. Okay. So are you ready for inspection? Good. Everything appears in order. Yet, know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is the fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far in between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I've had to bury too many dead comrades. Bury too many comrades who rust aside cracks in their harbors and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Yeah, I'm taking that cowl. You. Sorry. What the hell? Ah, man, it took off my hat. I mean... Ah. No. I don't want it like that. Maybe I should have taken something else. That's +1/+1, then with the hat. That's a total of +2/+2. Okay, no, this is better. They just overlay the fabric on the ears. They don't even like tend to over it. No. There's just like a specific like slot for the ears. That's really goofy. Oh. Ooh. I mustn't. I'm going to go do the start of paucity. I think the start of paucity is going to end up giving me... Ooh, start of class. I need you. Die. Yeah, let's just go and clear that. Let's just spam. Oh. Oh, yeah, that. Why do I have to kill so many Fs? Why is the sun not stronger than that? I think I'm not paying attention after cutting. Yeah, I've too much of the screen blur this time. I'm gonna do some minor presenting. By minor, I mean. Hey, finished killing all the sunbats that I have to. Okay, so now that we're done with that, I can go back here and pick up the MSQ. It looks like it's teleport there, but I don't want to. I want to save up my money. I want to be wise with my money. What the hell? God damn, that chocobo was fast as fuck. What the hell? I was really confused from that. Oh. Huh. There's a mentor. Oh my god. Oh, it's a... fuck, I forgot the name. Puka Puka? Hold on. I have to search up the name. I know it's a bird wyvern. Pookie Pookie, that's what it is. I know what two-handed majors are. That's not really what I'm looking for. This gives me a 13 magic damage. Huh, they both have 13 magic damage. 10.4 and 2, and plus 1. 13. And plus 2. I don't think and plus 2 is that. I don't think 1 point of stat is going to be that big of a difference. Yeah, it'll probably be better than money, to be honest, but I'm going to take money. After I go back to the Thaumaturge Guild. And by go back, I mean I'm going to pick a chocobo. There he is. Aha! You arrived before me upright and breathing. Wonderful. It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Jean, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Run. Oh, most practical indeed. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy. But should there be nowhere left to run, a vial of ether can be your stoutest ally. Ah, ether, the draught of the gods. We thaumaturges, indeed any who practice the art of arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. Thus, it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. It seems the Amalja raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. The time has come for you to put your new knowledge to this test. Annihilate these Amalja bandits and retrieve the cargo of the ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armored war transport was spotted to the south of Drybone. Ah, and I believe Kokobuki has an additional request. While you are busy incinerating the Amalja, be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw any from their smoking remains. It's violent. Let's see where that is. That is Okay, that's an Eastern Thanaland that I have not gone to. At this point, fucking sure, why not? I'll go to Eastern Thanaland, why not? Let me go over to the Gate of Nald. Or I can go to the Adventurers Guild. Skeet skeet! Wait, you can rent a partner? Oh, right, yeah, you can. I just don't care for it. I mean... yeah, I'll just get a porter to... Where am I trying to go to again? No, it's past here. Blackbrush. Actually, is there one that leads to Eastern? Should get there to first go through Central Thanaland. Okay, I'll try renting one. They can jump. Flap their wings. Uncle Iroh? Nope. There we go. Can I take it between zones? Yes, I can. Not trying to join a fate. I'm not trying to join this fate. Nope, leave me alone. Tortellini. Oh no, a Tostito ship was decent. Okay, no, they're back. They're back. Where's the port here? Oh, they're over there. There we go. Alright. Got my porter. Ow. That hurt. It's pretty slow. We go here and south to get some threat potion. Let's complete that. Yeah, you should consider buying some gear. Whoa. Was that always visible and I'm just ignorant? That's really pretty. What is that? There's something over there. Oh, this is how you get to the South Shroud. Wait, no, you can get to Gridania from... Well, okay, they are all walkable. Huh. That's... What is that? I gotta know what that is. Okay. Okay, there's an armored core transport. There it is. I just gotta kill some things. Easy enough. I'll probably get fucked, but easy enough. Oh, never mind. They're screwy. That was easy. Just to pick up the damn thing. Okay, now I take it back to the... Oh, wait, can I do the trial of the whatchamacallit now? The beginner. Chamber of the beginner. Whatever. Well, yeah, I think I'm high enough level unless I need to progress to the MSQ for that. Maybe I do. Zero Zappelli. All that takes 3 minutes, wow. Well, that's 3 minutes of time I'm gonna use to, I guess, go find a snack or something. I got peanuts. Okay. Peanuts are really tasty. They're a good snack. Would eat continuously. Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is Amalja blood. Oh, 10 vials, 20, 30! Sight of so much ether is so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this a crate that was stolen? I see Jean's lessons have had the desired effect. I will assume the vile, viscous liquid you have there is Beastman blood. Kokobushi should be pleased. Kokobuki, you left for a word to visit the ossuary. You left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokobushi, good of you to come. Jean here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalja blood for you. Amalja blood. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you had been using the substance in your research to create a mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in results of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You needn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Busi. Besides the battlefield, it's a dangerous place, and your skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see. This is true, but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer on you from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. But Bushi, we cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray do not do anything foolish. How long is this fucking quest? We are done here, and we'll speak with you further. Boo. Okay, now I'm done. As I mentioned before, Kokobushi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with proper training, he would be unable to evoke the smallest flicker of flame. Were he to attempt to force a manifestation of power, the strain on his woefully inadequate etheric reserves would likely kill him. But I do not request your presence to discuss my brother's tragic circumstance. You have completed every trial set before you thus far. I believe you are sufficiently entrenched in the abyss of thaumaturgy that a sojourn to another guild would not unduly affect your studies. Within the walls of Ul'dah, you might find the Pugilist Guild, and train at the feet of Hamon Holy Fist. Or cross blades with First Sword Myla of the Gladiators Guild. Or, should you tire from the demands of battle, there are guilds that offer instruction in the trades of weaving, goldsmithing, and alchemy. I believe there is even a guild that teaches mining, of all things. I should hope, of course, that thaumaturgy remains your first and foremost obsession. Do not absent yourself from us for too long, Jean. I want a... Well, considering I can't wear a hat, I guess I should take the shoes. Yeah, they both have the exact same stuff going on, but actually the gloves technically give a little bit more. Sure. Bang, 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 bang. Ooh. Yay! I got more class. So now I can go to the Adventurers Guild And then there's just another advertisement. No, it's not. In here. Can I talk to this guy? Well, the mental adventure... Whatever. Mental adventure does not drip so awkwardly from your shoulders as once it did. Ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm. Okay, yeah, cool. Cool. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus, to be constructed, how the novice was called by me. God damn it. West. Okay. The hall can be found just northward of Aleport in western Lanasia. Okay. Yay! I am prepared. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I kind of already... Oh, whatever. I think unlocking the Hall of the Novice is honestly a pretty good place to stop. It's getting a tad late anyways. I bid you all farewell, and thank you for watching. Goodbye. Wait, hold on. I just thought of this. I can wave. I gotta find a quiet corner. Go here to my emote. Open up my command panel. Is there a wave? Is there a wave? Where's the wave? Wave. Where is it? Okay, I see cheer. There it is. Oh, there is a goodbye. Okay, there we go. And goodbye. See y'all.